Hello and welcome back to another lockdown video. Now, I didn't actually think I was going to make any more of these, as I keep on saying, but wow, once again we've changed now. We're in Tier 4 restrictions, which are very similar to the original lockdown that we had last year in April time. Apart from this time, the schools, colleges and universities are going back to their seats of learning, shall we say. Now, we're in January the 3rd, and all schools, primary schools are going back tomorrow, January the 4th. Secondary schools, or high schools, were meant to go back to school on the 11th, but that's now changed to the 18th of January. But there are calls by teachers' unions and scientists and all that sort of thing to get all the schools closed to at least the February half term, which seems a good idea to me, because this COVID-19 that we've got is getting worse. A couple of days ago, the total death toll was 940. I think it was 940 we had on I think it was Christmas Eve. We had 940 deaths, which is terrible, absolutely awful. These people dying for Christmas. I think it's getting on for nearly 2 million people dying worldwide now. There's 70,000 people have died here in the United Kingdom, because we've got a second strain, a more deadly strain apparently. It's more contagious than the first, and is spreading like wildfire throughout the world at the minute. And of course the death toll is going up daily, hourly. Every minute people are dying from this deadly coronavirus. So we have now gone into Tier 4 restrictions, which means only essential shops are now open. Also means I have to work from home. I can't go to work. If you can't work from home, then of course you have to try and go to work, which is strange, because they're saying that you should only go out if you need to get your essential shopping and for exercise. So today I'm going back into the centre of Lincoln to get my medication, which I have to get from Boots the chemist along the high street. So that's my excuse for being here in Lincoln today. Now also snow is forecast today, so we shall try and get bits and pieces of video of all the shops that are closed and the amount of people that are about on this Tier 4 restrictions that we've got here. But if it does start snowing, I shall have to possibly cut the video short. We will have to see, but there's not too many people about, and the sun is shining at the minute, but the cloud is coming over, so like I say, snow is forecast. But hopefully we can shoot some video along the high street and round that area, just to see how many people are actually in town today. So it's rather confusing, this Tier 4 restriction. You can go out to exercise. There's no restriction on that. It's not like in the first lockdown that we had. We could only go out once a day for exercise. And I think people who owned dogs were complaining about that, because they need to take the dogs out for walks and that more than once a day. So then that was all changed, so you can go out as many times as you like for exercise. But you can only go out and meet one person from a different household in a park or something. You can't meet with groups of people. You can't have groups of people round to your house. You can only have you can actually make a support bubble with one person, and you can have that person coming to your house. And if you're in that bubble, then you can actually stay over at that person's house. But if you're not in the bubble, you can't stay over in somebody else's house. You can't go inside somebody else's house and visit them. And when it says that you can go out and exercise, it says in your local Tier 4 area. Well, I think the coast, Skegness, is about 50 miles away from here, so and that's in Tier 4, so you could go to Skegness, I guess, although I wouldn't really call that local. So we're just looking for a parking place round here somewhere, or we can park up and then go for a wander. Right, so here we are. I think this is called Waterloo Street here in Lincoln, and we've got Morrison's across there. A few people at Morrison's because, of course, all the supermarkets are open because they sell food, but all non-essential shops are closed. So you can't go into Lincoln and buy yourself a pair of shoes or some clothes because the shoe shops are closed. Clothes shops are closed. Shops like Sports Direct and Debenhams, JD Sports, Primark, Marks and Spencer's, I think they're closed as well. Although Marks and Spencer's does actually sell food, so I think you can go in there and buy food, but you can't buy the clothes, which is a bit ridiculous, because you would think that clothes are an essential item. So if you get holes in your shoes, you can't go into a shoe shop and buy anything, even though they are essential, because they're all closed. Toy shops are closed as well. Anything like that. Curry's PC World, I think, well, they're closed. You can't go inside them, but they're doing a click and collect, so you can go online and order something, then you can go and knock on the door, and a member of staff will come and bring it out to you. And same as that Smith's toy store are operating the same thing. You can buy something online, then you can come here and knock on the door, and they'll give you the item. I think they might have a table at the door. We'll just walk round there in a moment and see what's going on. And like I said, we shall go into town and see how they're getting on with the Tier 4 restrictions. But the clouds are coming over. And like I said, snow is forecast today, so if it does start snowing, then we will have to cut the video short. So right, let's take a walk down there and see what's going on. Okay, so here we are. We're now in Lincoln, just walking along Waterloo Street. We're going to see what things are like down at the shops, see what things are like at in Tier 4 restrictions. Okay, well, there you go. That's our quick look at lockdown in Lincoln, Tier 4 restrictions. Only a short video today because, like I said, it started to snow. So we had to cut it short there. Had to take shelter from the snowstorm we were having. So anyway, I've just stopped off at my local supermarket, get some basic provisions. It's not snowing here yet, but no doubt it'll follow me down. And I've also noticed there's a queue. So once again, we're going to have to start queuing, and it's 2 degrees Celsius outside, so I shall have to wrap up warm, get my gloves on and that. So anyway, thank you all so very, very much for watching this video. I hope you're all doing okay out there in YouTube land. And like I've said before, we've got a new vaccine, so hopefully that's going to work. But of course, with millions or billions of people really to inoculate with it, it's going to take a very, very long time. And these lockdown restrictions that we're in could also last a very, very long time as well. So anyway, like I said, thank you all so very, very much for watching, and please, all you people out there in YouTube land, stay safe. Right then, I'm out into the cold. So if you've liked this video, then please give us a thumbs up, and maybe you'd like to subscribe. So until later, I'll see you all soon in the next video.